Good morning, dear students. Today topic is speed of a traveling wave or a progressive wave. The distance traveled by a wave per unit time is known as speed of a wave. Let us take a wave that is propagating along positive x-axis. Here it is x-axis and this is y-axis. The wave is propagating along positive x-axis. At time t, the wave is this one. After del t time, the wave is displaced a distance del x. That is, at time t plus del t, the wave is displaced. The displacement is del x. Here we know these points are crusts. The crust has moved a distance del x in del t time. That is, here it is x. This is x plus del x. We know crusts have same phase. So that is at this point, it have same phase, or at this point, phase is same. That is, phase is constant. So we know wave equation or displacement of a particle y of x comma t is equal a sin kx minus omega t. So here kx minus omega t is known as phase. Here phase is what? Kx minus omega t. So at crust, phase is constant. That is, kx minus omega t is constant. So we can write kx minus omega t at this point, that is at x, phase is kx minus omega t is equal, at x plus del x, phase is k, here x is x plus del x, minus omega, here t is t plus del t. So from this we can write kx minus omega t is equal kx plus k into del x, k into del x minus omega into t, omega t minus omega into del t, omega into del t. So here kx cancel, minus omega t cancel. So finally we can get k into del x is equal, take this side, that is omega into del t. So from this we can write del x by del t is equal omega by k. If del x tends to 0, del t tends to 0. Here del x by del t can be written as dx by dt. So here del x by del t is equal to what? Dx by dt is equal omega by k. We know that the rate of change of displacement dx by dt is speed, that is v is equal omega by k. So therefore the speed of a wave v is equal omega by k. Here v is speed of a wave, omega is angular frequency, k is angular wave number. Here I am multiplying and dividing by 2 pi. So we can get v is equal 2 pi omega by 2 pi k. So it can be written as 2 pi by k into omega by 2 pi. So here omega by 2 pi is equal f. 2 pi by k is equal lambda. So from this we can write therefore v is equal f lambda. Here v is what? Speed of a wave. Next topic is speed of a transverse wave on a stretched string. We know in transverse waves the direction of oscillating particles and the propagation of wave both are perpendicular to each other. So here the direction of oscillating particle and propagation both are in perpendicular to each other. For the propagation of mechanical waves, medium should have elasticity and inertia. For the propagation of mechanical waves, medium should have elasticity and inertia. Let us take a string at one end fixed to rigid support and another end, if we shake it, the wave is generated on a string that is propagating in this direction. Let us take the velocity of wave on a stretched string is v. In case of transverse waves on a stretched string, the elastic property is tension in the string. And inertial property is linear mass density. That is mu. Here linear mass density is mass per unit length. The speed of a wave is directly proportional to tension, that is v is proportional to t, and the speed of a transverse wave on a stretched string v is inversely proportional to linear mass density, that is 1 by mu. From these two we can write V is directly proportional to T by mu. Let us take this is first equation. Let us check dimensionally this equation is correct or not. So the dimension of T by mu is here dimensional formula for tension is ml T to the power of minus 2 and dimensional formula for mu is m L to the power of minus 1. So that is equal, here m cancel, L to the power of 2, T to the power of 2, minus 2. But this is not a dimensional formula for velocity. So here I am taking square root on both sides. So that is square root of T by mu is equal, we can write L T to the power of minus 1. So L T to the power of minus 1 is a dimensional formula for velocity. So let us take this is second equation. So from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and equation 2, we can write velocity V is directly proportional to square root of T by mu. So if we remove proportionality, here we can take proportionality constant, that is here I am taking C square root of T by mu, where C is a proportionality constant and it is taken as 1. Therefore, V is equal to square root of T by mu. Therefore, speed of a transverse wave on a stretched string V is equal to square root of T by mu.